in that first inning, you get a couple of walks, maybe a close call. What kept you locked in and to get through that first inning, and how big was that?
Yeah. I mean, the thing was, don't let Goldschmidt or Judge beat me. Walking in was fine. I know I had the stuff to play and get out, so stuck with it.
Talked about your last outing being too fine at times early in the game, and then once you got through a bad inning, you kind of just turned it on.
Mm-hmm.
How were you able to avoid that tonight?
Just location, really. I think the location today was way better than the other game. I brought the cutter back out a little bit. I'm sure everybody's going to ask about that one here in a second, but brought it out and it opened up everything. So.
You mentioned the cutter. Just what's been the process like behind the scenes?
Last pin actually, I brought it back out. Had a conversation with the pitching coaches, and they thought it was a good idea to bring it out. Having 4 pitches rather than 3 pitches helps out big time. Being able to throw it back door to a lefty and even down and away to a righty, it helps out. It opens up everything.
Have the best your curveballs felt this season?
Yeah, I think so. I would say so. At least it's probably the hardest I've ever thrown it too. But being able to throw that for strikes and get strikeouts with it helped out a lot.
When you're dealing like that and you know you have it, what's that do for your confidence moving forward?
Yeah, it's a big confidence boost, not for just today, but the rest of the season. I know my stuff plays a lot, so when I'm around the zone or in the zone, it's definitely a confidence boost.
Is there any added motivation for you facing those guys just after the playoffs last year, or is that something you just aren't thinking about?
No, the playoffs are playoffs last year. You can't really think about anything in the past. So it's a new season, and that's all I'm thinking about.
How big were the double plays?
Big time. Gabby, Rocchio, even Hosey. They're amazing. One of the best infields, and I appreciate them and everything they do.
Just back to the cutter. What were some of the kind of reasons behind moving away from it initially, and how do you kind of view that along with the sweeper and the curveball and the ball?
Yeah. Last year I was trying to throw a slider, but had some issues with it, and it wasn't doing what I wanted to, so it just turned into a cutter towards the end of the season. And then I knew I could bring it back out. It's just changing up the hand positioning on the ball. So I know it's easy. It's an easy pitch for me to throw because I get behind about every pitch, so it's fairly easy.
You mentioned throwing the curveball harder. Was that just, I know the basketball velo was up at least early. Was that intentional, or was that just kind of how the ball was coming out tonight?
Just how the ball was coming out. I kind of like it throwing it harder. Helps out big time.
I got Russ upstairs. I think it's cool. The Jose chain is happening, and he steps up 2 pitches later. It's all run. What's it like? Maybe I was in the dugout when something like that is happening.
Honestly, I didn't really hear it. I was down low, so I didn't hear much of that. But when it does happen, it's awesome. Hearing the fans cheer him on, and every day it's phenomenal just hearing that.
How important was it for you to reach the 7th inning for the second straight game?
It's very important. We've had seven games in a row, I guess, and I know the bullpens they're thinning out there. I know they're feeling it. They throw literally every day. I got 5 days, so trying to help them out as much as possible is a big thing.
Got Mr. Bowe here.